Earlier today, we did a fan fiction watch party reaction to a new channel up on the horizon that created a fan fiction for the sequel trilogy, and they had all of the scenes, all of the images were AI art done with Midjourney. I thought it was really fun. It was really intuitive, and it allowed you to get into this story much easier. When I was up and coming on the channel and I would make fan fictions, which is what my channel is pretty much known for, and the breakdowns and comics, I would spend, sometimes there was a few where I spent 16 hours on a fan fiction because I was trying to find specific scenes for the story that I was telling, and I couldn't, so I'd have to go into Photoshop and I'd have to create the scenes individually. And then later, once the channel started to make good money and I made Vader Episode 1 and blah, 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 I would hire artists to create specific scenes for fan fictions, basically like what AI art, AI Midjourney, whatever all that is doing for some of the fan fictions out there today for the sequel trilogy and whatnot. I would do that with independent artists that I would hire, and they would Photoshop images and make images themselves. I've also paid over $300,000 to artists, independent artists, for Vader Episode 1, not including Vader Episode 2, which is already, we're racking up already over 50 grand on that, just for artists. And mind you, got scammed on the first 20 to 30 grand, 30 grand US, by someone incompetent that didn't know what they were doing when I hired them for a job. So I think if anyone has paid independent artists, it's me. And if anyone supports independent artists, it is me, and it's going to continue to be me. But when it comes to little videos where I want to create a world and a escape that allows you to go further, deeper into the scene, which cannot be created otherwise, or if they were to be created, they would take, months by artists and tens of thousands of dollars for a fan fiction that will probably make just a few $100. Not worth it to me. I've poured so much time and money into my channel, and at this point, I would really like to just make some content that's fun and not so expensive, like all those animations that I've made. Didn't make the money back, but they're enjoyable. So when I make a post like this, looking to hire people very proficient in Midjourney AI art to create photos for my fan fictions, drop your Twitter or IG handle down below and I'll reach out to you. And I get comments like, you should employ artists for art. I really appreciate if you thought about this a little further. There's a ton of artists out there taking a sideline nowadays. It's not that hard. There's a lot of tutorials on it. It's like, I'm a very capable person, and I feel like I have proved that with all of the channels that I have. I just don't have the time, so I'm doing a transaction of time for money, paying people to do it. Please don't use AI CGI art for Vader Episode 2. Never said I would. How can you call yourself a filmmaker if you resort to the use of AI instead of hiring real artists? This is so bad. Even for you, dude. What the F? AI art looks trash and is just lazy. Big yikes. Sad to see entertainment going this way. Please don't. Big L. This is sad. Little actual art over fake AI art. AI art sucks. AI art's not real art. It is theft. Unsubscribed. And please, I support that. If you don't want to watch my content, I don't want to be giving free content to you anyways. In fact, I had a much better time when my channel was at 250,000 to 500,000 subscribers. Anything beyond that, and it just got... The views were the same, pretty much. It was just a different time. And yeah, anyways. So, I think... I'm just frustrated. I feel like there's constantly people trying to attack and be very self-righteous and are just so reactive and don't really understand or even fathom the kind of money that I've spent on independent artists, or to be honest, it's not even their business. Look, the way I think of things is technology is always advancing, and we have to be very ingenuitive and we have to be very proactive to save our careers because technology and evolution aren't going anywhere. They're always going to be advancing and they're always going to be happening. So at the end of the day, it is up to us to adapt and prevail as a human species. That's what we have done for many years. So AI art won't be the last thing. There are already programs that are able to take our voices and, for someone who prides themselves on their voice for their channel, there's a lot of not fear, but there's the question that, hey, my voice can be just replicated easily, and that goes for anyone's voice. So it's really a matter of how are you going to adapt and to use this new technology that could either ruin you, destroy you, or make you succeed further. It's about using the tool, right? Like a knife can, cut your meat, it can cut your bread, whatever, put butter on your toast, or it can be used to hurt and harm. It's really about how you want to use it. So I really don't appreciate comments like this about pay artists. I think of anyone that's complaining about AI art, I have paid artists more than anyone and all of them combined. And I will continue to do so because there are certain things that AI art cannot give. But anyways, it's not anyone's business what I use AI art for. That's my rant.